I'm 11. I already know one day I'll be a singer. I've known that in my gut since I was 4. Even still, my agent has been rounding up all kinds of little jobs for me. One is to model bras and underwear for a department store catalog. I show up at the shoot, flat-chested and a little anxious, even with my mom at my side. Behind a dressing room curtain, I pull on the white padded bra and cotton panties. I then peer at myself head to toe in the full-length mirror, not sure how I feel about what I've just signed up for. Moments later, I smile awkwardly into the camera, glancing over at my mom on the side. I don't know why I was nervous. I think, in an attempt to calm myself, this isn't that bad. And then, a few weeks later, the catalog arrives. Here it is, Mom calls out, holding it open to the page I'm on. I reach for the magazine and flop down with it on our couch. My heartbeat quickens as I study the photo. Until that moment, I haven't quite realized that what happened in the privacy of a studio is now on full display for the whole world. My world. So you mean my friends are going to see me like this? I say. Mom, probably surprised that my reaction, doesn't respond. The picture is not at all racy, especially since my boobs are more like tangerines than grapefruits. Yet, I still feel judged, naked, embarrassed, exposed. I am 19. In a few months, my first album will drop and my life will suddenly be divided into 2 distinct halves. All that came before Songs in A minor and all the miracles and challenges that followed. But I don't know that yet. As 2000 draws to a close, all I know is that I've been booked to appear on a magazine cover, one of my first. In my business, publicity just comes with the job, particularly for a new artist who's excited to break in. This is my shot, I tell myself, a chance for my music to get noticed. The stylist, my manager, the team at the record label, everyone is eager for this opportunity. The photographer greets me with a firm handshake, and I immediately feel his vibe. Strong and a little bit pushy. A stylist has chosen my outfits, among them a pair of jeans, a jacket, and a white button-up shirt. As I dress, the photographer somehow convinces my team that he'll need to shoot me alone. When I emerge from the dressing room, there's just the 2 of us on set. "Open up your shirt a little," he directs while firing off a flurry of camera snaps. My spirit is screaming that something is wrong, that this feels sleazy, but my protests, lodged in the back of my throat, can't make their way out. "Pull the top of your jeans down a bit in the front," he urges. If I say no, what doors will be closed to me? I swallow my misgivings, tuck my thumb between the denim and my skin, and obey. That night at home, I cry harder than I ever have. This isn't about me showing some skin, which I'll do on my own terms, for my own purposes in the coming years. It's about feeling manipulated. It's about feeling objectified. It's about a crop of streetwalkers on a corner in Hell's Kitchen and a girl who once made a pact with herself. "What the hell is this?" my manager, Jeff, asked me one afternoon a few months later. He's holding up the magazine cover. I stare at the image and do not recognize the woman staring back at me. Midriff bare, nipples covered by her arm extended across her chest, the slightest hint of pubic hair spilling over the top of her jeans. Everything about the photo is wrong. From the pose itself to the lighting that makes me look washed out. I am beyond embarrassed, ashamed that I've sold part of myself. I now understand why the photographer wanted my team out of that room. A 19-year-old girl is more pliable than a set of her grown-ass managers. Had Jeff been in there, he would have voiced what I couldn't at the time. Hell no. Close that shirt, take your hand off your tit, and you're not going to yank down your jeans. In fact, Jeff would have been out there pulling my shirt closed. The photographer clearly wanted a provocative image, but rather than disclosing that vision from the start, he led me into it. On the day of the cover's debut, I pass a newsstand where the magazine is on display. I almost throw up. I want to buy every copy on every stand around the world just so no one will see me in a photo that does not represent who I am.